Here I will be collecting a wet blood sample from a bathroom countertop. First thing I'm going to do is to take a clean sterile cotton swab and dip it into a stain. Now the sample is on the blood swab, I'm going to allow it to air dry just right here. Once it is finished air drying, I will package it into this envelope and fill out the necessary chain of custody information onto the envelope. The second thing I'm going to do is take another clean sterile swab, and this will be the control swab, and swab next to it like this. And I will place this in this envelope right here. Place the control swab in this envelope. The control swab is now in the envelope, and I will fill out the necessary chain of custody information for the control swab as well. Once this is all packaged and this is also packaged, I will freeze these samples prior to sending them to the laboratory to preserve them as best as possible. This t-shirt was found to have biological evidence. It has been air drying on butcher paper. Now that it is finished air drying, I am going to package it by placing another sheet of paper over it, and then folding it, and then placing it into this large brown paper bag. I'm now going to be folding the shirt. The shirt is now folded. I will now take the shirt and place it into the brown paper bag like this. I will now take the bag and seal it up all along the edges and fill the necessary chain of custody information onto the bag itself and onto the form itself. This cup was put under UV light, and under UV light, it was found to find traces of saliva on it. As a result, I will be collecting the entire cup and placing it into this cardboard box along with some stuffing so that it doesn't move around too much. I will now grab the cup from the bottom as to avoid touching any saliva evidence and contaminating it. Placing it like so into the box. I will now seal goes up to the box. And seal the box all along its edges and fill out the necessary chain of custody information onto the box itself and onto the chain of custody form itself as well. Here I will be collecting a cigarette butt as it may contain saliva evidence from the perpetrator. I will be collecting it using a clean pair of tweezers and placing it into this paper envelope right here. We'll now collect the cigarette butt. The cigarette butt has now been placed into the paper envelope. I will now seal the envelope all along these edges right here. Here I will be collecting a pair of sunglasses, as the sunglasses may contain biological evidence such as sweat or skin flakes. as they are on the face. I will collect the whole object and placing them into this cardboard box, excuse me, into this cardboard box right here. I will now be collecting these sunglasses by pulling them on the edge right here to not contaminate or ruin any evidence. Place them gently into here. Oops. Okay. I will now close up the box and then seal with tape all along the edges here and fill the necessary chain of custody evidence onto the box itself and onto the chain of custody form itself as well.